Hi, guys. Anybody out there? Okay, get in here and come lay down. Right? Come on. I offer smoke to the north, the south, the east, the west. I pray that our world heals. I pray with wisdom I can offer guidance. I know I've been taught by others. I have a sight I can see. What's everybody doing? Really, like, is it just me or did everybody notice a lot of scheduled lives just didn't happen? Am I being blocked or hello? Ooh, oh, I hate that fucking noise of that thing. Hi, is anybody awake? I can't sleep. Earth to me. Hey, I think my camera's trying to see that ceiling. How nice it is. It's scrolled ceiling. My daddy did that. People see it. Yeah, he did it with a sponge. Yup, yup, yuppers. Because guess what? I'm out of the bedroom. Yuppers. I'm feeling more and more comfortable out here. Because, like, I come out here and talk. Penelope, and she's got a sunflower tonight. Hello. Oh, Penelope, I wish I could get to all those emojis and do it quick. Oh, I sorry. I was waiting for you. That's why I'm out here. I have to publicly apologize to you. Because Penelope, it's like you pit stop and you tell me about all your aminals and then I go have a dream. And I try to understand you got a landline and all these things, but fuck, girl. You open up a lot of fucking doorways, and I'm sorry I'm mean to you, but I don't know, Penelope. I got my hand, see, I got my hand is wrapped around a lighter, like, fuck. Penelope, did you hear anything about Griff? Okay, I gotta put my lighter down. No, honest, Penelope, you and I email back and forth. You see what I see or what I say to you, because we do that right back and forth right in Griffey's lives. So I know you see me and I know you have kids and I know you have everything's fucking crazy. Yeah, yeah. Because I know one has just recently had his tonsils out. And I know there's one that you allow to listen to me. Yeah, because I know I am going to, once I figure out how to do stuff on my computer, I think I'm gonna make up stories, okay? Because when my kids were small, I couldn't read, okay? This is why when I like it out here in the living room much more because I can bend over and look at it better. I can see the screen better. And yeah, your little man has inspired me to tell you the stories I told my kids when my husband and I met at Pishu Lake. Because I couldn't read, remember? And my husband, because remember, I had Bobby Joe and Drew, and they were in different bedrooms, okay? Because we had 2 bedrooms at the end of the house. I'm rocking, okay? Because I'm getting ready for my hubby to, like, because I would tell them these stories. Yeah, but I couldn't read books, even if I did. That's why I love that. That's why I love that movie Blindside, you know? Because the real guy in the Blind Side, like, they really didn't tell the real story, you know? Like, he went through a whole bunch more shit, you know? But that's why when I see Darian Brown, you know, Darian Brown did not commit that murder, you know. Because I will tell you, they planted a murder on him. Because he's like that. Darian Brown was like me. He walked at night, and as I'm saying this, my head is tingling. My head is tingling. As I'm saying it, it's like I feel my brain getting a massage. Because Darian Brown would walk at night like I did. And this didn't come into place until I connected the song Disfigured. And I have my Bruin bag out here because just in case, because my ruined bag said that Griff would have money, right? Griff would have money come to him. And I also, wouldn't it be, yeah. Yeah, see, I have to wait too. Like, if I go out snow, if I go outside, just let's say if my Yorkie can't go outside because Daddy has to shovel every morning, like I said. And the only fucking idiot other than our English Mastiff that ran around the whole freaking house to get his daddy angry because Grandma knows he's just running around the house. He needs to swim in the snow because when he was little, he froze his freaking brain. Because, yeah, we're going to get a whole big bunch of rain tomorrow here, too. Oh, holy shit. Yeah. My husband said to me, we're getting a rainstorm tomorrow and he's not going nowhere. So I'm telling you, the earth is crying for all the missing kids because there's a lot of them, Penelope. A lot of babies have died. And a lot of people who have died that we don't know until we get a real census. Right? Until we get a real census of how many people have died and that are still going through flus. And if people are wearing a mask, don't make fun of them. Maybe they're trying to keep themselves safe. Like if I go outside, I'm wearing a mask because I'm not going to take the chance. My granddaughter has COVID and I know she's sick and she needs to take care of her. And when she needs to, she'll call her grandmas. We have to, you know. You want to see, you have a granddaughter away from you, right? You have you have an older granddaughter who's a freaking comedian, the 12-year-old, right? I remember that because now that I think I need Penelope. I think I need new glasses. Yuppers, yuppers. Cause I think if I got new glasses, I could look sexier too. Yup. And I'm gonna wear my red lipstick I used to wear. Some people used to say my lips because of the way I put it on. That sexy that Penelope. Who is that? Remember that? Oh, oh. She was a bunny. Wasn't she a bunny with big lips? Jessica Rabbit. Jessica Rabbit. Yup. Oh, honest to God. You know how sexy I was when my hubby fell in love with me? I coulda, woulda been. Because just think of me all sexy wearing like a black little tank top showing like about this much my belly, okay? Because I always said I wasn't going to get a belly ring. Cause my daddy always said, when somebody has a belly ring there or a nose ring, that's why I never got a nose ring either. That's how I used to pull the cows to the trough. So I used to have like this little skin tight black, like straight legged skirt, and I wore little black leather bands around my ankles. And I wore them around my wrists. And I used, oh, my son, he loved it because he used to have to go after guys and say, "That's my mama, leave her alone," because I was a cutie pie, okay? And the cops, I would wink at them and going, "I want to play with your handcuffs. Frisk me right now." As my husband would blush, going, "Yep, that's my little nut bar." As we walked in our first Yorkie. His name was Monty. Monty fell in love with this. You know that dog that has like the dog off. With the big ears, the shishka. What am I trying to say? The guy. The great big long ears that if he walks too fast, he'll trip over his ears. Oh my goodness. It was just like my animals brought me to people, and my kids brought me to people, and police officers always watched my back. Yeah, it was a fucking basset. Oh, sorry, snorted. It was a basset hound. This dog, he was so big, and my little Yorkie was so little. Because I was on one side of the fence, and he was on the other side. He would try to get his face through so far the bars. Okay, the bars. So he would get his nose through. Once I hit his nose, and the bars are here. And then his ears would be flipping over through the other bars. As my little Yorkie kissed at his face. It was like they fell in love at first sight. It was the cutest thing. As I looked at the guy holding his basset hound going, I went, oh. And that dog sat back, and you know how they go, ooh, ooh, because we had our next door neighbor. They have one of those bloodhounds that I fell in love too, because that when they go, you know why they have their ears to the ground? Because their ears gather scent, so when they track, and that's why they have folded on their eyes, so when they have their nose to the ground, they don't get shit in it. That's why those doggies have folds on folds and don't ever remove their folds, because once they get their noses to the ground, they're bled for that shit. And if you do fix their folds, they get eye problems. So stop. If you get, I want a wrinkle puppy. What are those? What is that fucking? Oh, sorry, swearing. Oh, we're going on 20 minutes. And Penelope, where is everybody? It's nighttime. You got your kids in bed, right? And you got your lunches made. Did you bite their sandwiches? Remember, bite their sandwiches. And I know your hubby's got a cell phone in the car, and he listens to music. So Penelope, Put a message in his sandwich. Does he have a sandwich that he has to take for work? Penny Slope, you almost... Oh. Penny Lope, you almost get me scared that you're one of Mr. Comey's daughters, you know. Wouldn't that be freaky? Because he has 5 daughters. I gotta go back to his site and see if he's got any grandbabies. And I can see this white-haired doctor. Oh, he wasn't a doctor. He used to be on CNN. And they took him off because I know he said something. And he's not allowed to go back there because, you know, when somebody says something really like fucking truth, like me, could you see me being on CNN going right in between, because I know Angela Merkel went back to whatever fucking floor she was when she was leaning over that fucking Trump. Because I know she went back to whatever hell hotel room was, and she fucking beat there was a pillow that she beat the shit out of, or she fucking beat up somebody and said, if you don't get in front of me, in front of Trump, because I know somebody should have fucking slapped that fucking idiot in the head long time ago. Why do you think Melania slaps him in his hands? Right? And I better lower my voice because my hubby's going to come out here and say, who the hell are you talking to? Is anybody listening? And I'll say, as far as I know, I got one person in here and it's only been 22 minutes. And we had a show called 22 Minutes. And it's fucking funny. Look that up in their Canada programming. Penelope, you know what? Go to see Mr. Comey's beautiful daughters. They are beautiful. And they're all freaking skinny minis. Good girl, you unlock your door. Tell your daughter said hi, Kimmy Monster. Oh, kiss her right on the nose and go and see what she does because she'll wiggle like a bunny. Right? You have bunnies, right? Do it. Because you have dogs, right? Do it. I'll wait. And I'll go for a pee. Be right back. Maybe I'll get some chips. Chips and dip. I haven't had chips and dip in a long time. Okay, me's back. Oh, you're back too. You know what I remember the best part about my daddy? You know when you gotta go pee and I was little? Because remember, my mother had 2 kids. Oh, that's why I don't say KKK. Kathy, Kim, and Kevin, okay? All 2 years apart. Oh my God, just imagine my poor mother going down in the south Oh, that's why that little old lady loved me when I held the peach. Penelope, just listen. Just imagine me about maybe, how old was I? Was that before I got lost? But just imagine down in the country where people know what the touch was. My mother yelling, Kathy, Kimmy. And she was holding my little brother Kevin. And sometimes she would call me Kaylee because she would get so mixed up. It'd be so my mother would sound like a plug. Oh my goodness. My mother would sound like a freaking I could just see. If all you guys in the UN are going, she's fucking crazy. My mother sounded like a fucking, what is that, a Gatling gun? Trying to call us home at night. Oh my God. This, this is my real laugh coming out. Can you imagine me doing this in a freaking, oh my God, only people that know me know this is me. Oh, ever since I was, oh, oh my God. I did this. I did this right in a freaking courthouse. I was a juror. I was a juror. They told me I had to be quiet and listen. And I was allowed, when we back to the jury room, I said, don't pay me. So Benny Keys, if you're out there, because I watched this video. Yep, I was a juror. And if you would have been in front of me, you would have been fucking put in jail forever, you fucking slime bucket. Oh, and I remember jury duty was $7 a day. But you know what? One of the cops started bringing me candy, and he'd bring me he started bringing me coffee. You know who you are out there. I love my police officers because most of them said, oh my God, wait till you see this one. They're actually letting her on a jury. Oh my fucking God. Right? Because, like I said, I wanted to be a cop. Oh my Lord. Okay, I have to eat a bit of an orange. You talk now. I call the kids and yell at them. So, yeah, I know. You said that about something about the fishes that time. Yeah. If you name your kid like a name that's really mean that you only know, but they don't know. Like I said, my son was in trouble for screaming fire truck, fire truck. When he went into kindergarten and no freaking fire trucks were around. Oops, sorry, getting loud again. And I got called from the school going, why is your kid saying fire truck? And I said, oh my lordy, he's swearing. Yep. So it's better to say the word, right? Except for the secret name that you call your nut bar because to them they think it's a lover name. Yeah. You have code words. Yeah. That's why my Nicky, my daughter's husband, I can give him the finger like I said. I love you from Canada, my Nick and Knuckles. And hey, Somebody, somebody knows. You guys can. Somebody knows my address. All you UN out guys out there. I think I've made enough of you to laugh at me that one of you guys from the States could send me some Pop-Tarts from the United States, right, Penelope? Because you're the one who teased me and said, because this is why I yell at you, because you make my tummy mood swing, you meaniekins. Right? Because I love and hate you at the same time. Because you told me about Boston, wasn't it Boston cream Pop-Tarts? You meaniekins. Yep. Oh my goodness. What's your son-in-law's? Has he listened to me? Oh, good Lord. Has he listening to me? I'm getting scared now. Because, right, you love your son-in-law. Yep. Because he's a nut bar like me, right? Yep. This, okay, can you tell your son-in-law that I lovers him? Because I know what he lives through, you know. Because we go through hell, you know, trying to, you know. Yep. Give him kisses for me, okay? Every time I do that, that's kissers. And Kramer's, you know, we got a stool that Kramer runs around because it's like it's got like a scratchy back on him. Once I figure out how to show things, or if I ever get a cell phone, I'll show you things. Because my friggin' animals are nut bars, just like their mamas. Yep. Yeah. Does your son-in-law have any puppies? Please don't tell me he's a kitty person. He needs a big puppy around him. Yep. My man and him work at. Oh, they work at the same place. Oh, you guys love each other. Yep. Did your one dog, the border collie? Yeah, but border collies run around going and searching for packs. He needs somebody that's a snuggle muffin, you know. Tell him they said, go and buy an English Mastiff, okay? Because once an English Mastiff falls in love with him, oh my fucking Lord. Unless you've ever been hugged by an English Mastiff, or ever seen one fight with itself in front of a full-length mirror. The next time that big goober does that when he comes here, I'm going to see if my husband can figure out how we can tape it. Oh, you got a really itchy back. You need a bath, you little dirtykins over there, because you still can't see me. Because my hands are too shaky and I don't want to take these scissors to your face, you itchy bum. Rocket is his name, and he is not. Yeah, Rocket, yeah. Because that puppy rocketed right into his heart. Yep. That puppy kisses that guy all over that face. Yep. Guys that have puppies will let their puppies kisses their faces because they love them. Cats, nope. You put your bum in front of my face and you're getting away from me. I don't trust this. I know! My Yorkie, I think that's why he's got no TVs. He brings rocks in the fucking house. And my, you should, you should see the Great Dane bring back. He doesn't bring back rocks. He brings. I'm scared. Oh my lord, Penelope, I'm scared. This shit. Hey, Penelope, he can bring rocks for the sweat lodge. He's gonna help me build my rock gardens. Oh, good lord. If it wasn't snow now, I look under my coffee tables, or my husband will come in and walk in. All of a sudden, he's stepping on a freaking rock. It's a damn dog bringing in a freaking rock. And there's only certain rocks, like he's got. There's certain ones. Yep. And you know what? He digs beside my feet, but he will not hurt animals, you know? Yeah. I have them around sprinkler beads so they do not get run over by the lawn. See, you know what? My Kelly next door was my neighbor, okay? This lady, I loved her so much. It would take her hours to do her yard because she would not kill a frog, and she so it would take her hours to do her yard because she wouldn't kill an animal. Yeah, I have plaster moldings that I'm going to do this year. I have to eat something right now. Oh, I would be so blessed if I could see Steve say hi to me. Because I know your time difference is like I pray you get to see your son, Steve. Maybe that's what I'll close this live up with, the ruins. Because I know I have to eat something other than some oranges because I haven't been eating enough to keep me going too. So I'll have a cigarette break, and how about you tell me about things, okay? Because my hand's hurting again. Thank you for the first thumbs up, people. I haven't looked at it, so let's see if our light's better in here. It's the waves. Remember the 3 waves? Oh God, how can I get it in there? Can you see it? It's the waves of my voice, right? It's the waves of my voice. I'll build my stream of believers little by little. My voice will get out there. You don't have to see me to believe me. I see things. I saw it a long time ago where the boys went. And one day I'll see. Penelope, I have a butterfly on my chest. Or no, it's on my back shoulder. I have an eagle on my chest. And I have a star up in the sky called Kimmy Monster, right? First ruin. I have an armband tattoo with a rose as well. Maybe one day I'll show you all my tattoos because I will get more. Because I know my tattoo is second rune. Trying to hold them, but my hands are sore, okay? It's the fire, right? Penelope, you remember this, right? It's the fire sign. I told you guys long ago, those little boys were burnt up in the fire. And I have a fire goddess named Ishtar. I see things. Don't be scared of me, Steve, because I believe in you. And on the other side, maybe I have to use this hand, my other hand, okay? Because my other hand's not working. Steve, I'm not allowed to use my left hand for certain things because when I was told when I use my left hand, it's to direct fire. So maybe this is why my right hand hurts. Because I pointed out, remember long ago, fire is to dispose and get rid of evidence. We're never going to find any evidence of the missing children that have been gone missing. There's far too many. And like I said again, everywhere you went, Steve, just like God said in that poem, when the person asked, why do I only see one set of footprints? God replied, because I carried you. I carried you, right? Steve, everywhere you went, you carried me, right? And when I asked you to come to my asked you to tell Sandra on the phone, my hand is really, really tingling, really, really bad. My other hand. But when I called you and I said, tell Sandra, come to my star, was the last time you heard me and spoke to me. Why don't you see me? Why don't you believe in me? Oh, I have to take a cigarette break, okay? However, smoke for enlightenment. I believe in goodness. I believe darkness will come to the light. Because I believe in Steve Lacchio. When he starts to believe in me is when we will find that police officer in the desert. Right, Steve? You need to have your son with you in the desert when you find that missing cop. Okay, Steve? My fucking hand is throbbing because it's, yeah. Your son has to be in the vehicle with you, my Steve. Because I know you are up at this time as I offer smoke. Last ruin. Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. Why does it keep popping out? It's the ring. Right? The ring. It's also a ring that was given to greatness, to go to land and say, as each warrior held it on their fingers, because this is what I'm going to put out there right now. I have a whole bunch of rings that are made with lapis lazuli, okay? And if anybody knows what lapis lazuli is, it's the stone, the blue stone that is used to paint anything in blue, in anything to do with Egyptian gods, goddesses. So I know where my lineage is, and I know where I've come from. Because I bore a ring that I could go from here to there to wherever lands. Because again, I've done this before. I told you right from the start, Steve. When those men held those sticks, they were to beat you with it, Steve. Because Chalk knew what happened to those babies, right? Not just the kids. See, I haven't even heard the details because I don't want to know what they made the other kids do. Because there's a whole bunch of people in that ring, right? Right? Mr. John Walker, sir. Because you have a gladiator name. You have a name that is a wolf, right, sir? Because Mr. John Walker, you're a wolf too, right, sir? Not just Steve Lacchio, but Mr. John Walker's a wolf, right? Right? Because Mr. John Walker would not put his badge behind those murderers. He would not stand behind them. He talked you away from them because he knew then, as I knew then, as I've known for centuries, like every warrior, male or female, we've done this before. We've walked down long hallways. A lot of us did meet greatness in certain parts of our lives, and like again. Just imagine if they would have put $1 million into me as a grizzly bear. So everybody, good night. As I wrap my bag in 3. Because whatever you hold your magic in, bind it in 3. Just like your love letters. Love like mind, body, spirit. Many things were always wrapped 3 times. Our love letters. Our eagle feathers that are wrapped in a beautiful piece of fabric that told you wrap it in it. Because if you have an eagle feather, you have a gift from a god, right? Eagles were gods that flew the skies, and they were our seers that other seers that were walking the grounds allowed us to see. Why do you think at the end of the Game of the Thrones where they rushed the ending? That nobody ever understood the ending was. He was a seer like me. He was a seer like me. Because he was pushed out the window when he could climb mountains. And then he was carried by a giant. And they have never really told you why. Why winter was coming. why winter was coming. Because I told you. Unless you had a bat sit on your fingertips, you'll never understand. And every one of my lives is a story. So people that get to the end of these lives, thank you, Miigwech. Blessings from Allah. Blessed be Buddha. I kneel to you, I bow to you, because, like again, Saudi Arabia. Oh, I'd like to go out there, but that desert scares me. Because, remember, I'm a Scorpio. I'm a scorpion. Right, my baby? I'm a scorpion that lived in the land of Oz. And when Benny Keys said and touched his scale, when he pointed out Lady Justice, that was not what that scale meant. And if you call me a bitch again, anybody call me a bitch to my face. And I'll tell you, Candace is fucking lying. Because why do you think her and Dawn had all out fights? Because no man living or dead, and those that knew me, ever got away with calling me a bitch. Male or female. Yeah. You have a good night, Penelope. Have a good evening. Sleep well from Canada. Where I believe in me. One day I'll wake up and I'll hit over 100 subs, right, guys? That's a milestone when people have 8,000. I'm trying to slay a giant with a snowball in the United Nations to say, Steve Lacchio, as my mom puppy says. Why do you talk to computers when only animals love you like we do? And the people in Canada know who and what you were. Because I will have a sweat lodge. And I know my voice out in my little area here is getting out there. Because I know a table that I sat at where a police officer and a fireman were, and we sat around bonfires, and there were other firemen and police officers that are out there that know I need them. Because I know to this day they're clean and sober. Because I need them to build my lodge. Right, guys? Tuesday nights, Gully River. Remember me? I used to bring all the baking after I would close my bakery and run to my meetings. Right, guys? Thank you for saving my life way back then. Why is it only one person has a time or only comment? Why do you guys wait till I'm offline before you say hi? I see you. I believe you. Good night, everybody. I gotta go try to make some soup tea. Right, Kramer? We're hungry.